After it briefly showcased a sympathetic side to the character, a psychologist is sharing why Coriolanus Snow transformed into a villain in The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Based on Suzanne Collins's 2020 novel of the same name, the movie was set during the 10th annual titular event and saw a younger version of Snow, played by Tom Blythe, as he mentored District 12 tribute, Lucy Gray Baird. While his affection for Baird nearly put him on a brighter path, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes ending would see him begin his villainous rise. In a YouTube video uploaded by Cinema Therapy, licensed therapist Jonathan Decker and filmmaker Alan Seawright unpack Coriolanus Snow's villainous change in the Hunger Games prequel. Decker explains that while Snow genuinely cares for Lucy Gray Baird, it's a tug-of-war between self-interest and compassion. In the movie, Snow is also trying to survive during the game, so instead of using his friend Sejanus Plinth's vouch for basic human rights to vouch for the tributes, he utilizes it to change the rules of the game that benefit him. Check out what he said below. Decker points out that when Snow reveals to Tigris that he feels powerful after having to kill a tribute, and while he agrees with most of Tigris' responses, he stresses that it eventually comes down to the choices that Snow makes from this point on. Compared to the Star Wars prequel trilogy, the psychologist thinks that the Hunger Games prequel tells a better Anakin Skywalker story. Read his comment below. What the psychologist's comment means for Snow. He made his own choices. While there are a lot of factors that contribute to Coriolanus Snow's moral deterioration in the prequel, the psychologist highlights how his personal choice determines which direction he'll go. In the same video, Seawright also explains that the reason Snow chooses to listen to the GameMaker instead of the other women in his life is because he associates Dr. Gall with a path to success and power. Listening to Dr. Gall will not only help him survive, but also allow him to live in comfort, and he's willing to let go of his compassion and love. Both Tigris and Lucy Gray have faced similar situations, but they didn't make the same choices. The psychologist's comment also offers an interesting insight into Snow's journey in terms of what he chooses and what he gives up as he becomes the man he's meant to be at the end of the Hunger Games prequel. Our take on Coriolanus Snow vs. Anakin Skywalker. Coriolanus Snow's arc solves a few Anakin mysteries. Palpatine and Anakin Skywalker sitting together, talking. Coriolanus Snow has a very similar arc to Anakin Skywalker. However, the Star Wars prequel didn't really offer a clear explanation as to why Anakin continues to serve the dark side after Padme is gone. His main reason for joining the dark side was to save her, and it's understandable that Anakin becomes disillusioned with the politics of the Jedi Order, and is angry at Obi-Wan Kenobi. However, it doesn't fully explain what he really wants with the dark side of the Force. What's lacking from the Star Wars prequels is Anakin's seeking for power, which is something that the Hunger Games prequel did very well with Coriolanus Snow, who similarly experienced love and heartbreak, loss and betrayal. They also make decisions that solely serve their own interests while sacrificing others' lives. Through looking at Snow's arc in the Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, why Anakin killed the youngling seems to finally have an answer.